Hi, this is Paul Stewart, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Elgato Stream Deck as your tactile monitor controller for GLM. The Stream Deck is a very handy solution for getting to all of your programs right at the touch of a button. So as you can see from the screen here, I have everything that I typically use. So for starters, what we're going to do is open up the Stream Deck app, and I'm going to create a blank page, which we have here. Now the first thing we want to do is get GLM into the Stream Deck. And that's very simple to do. We're going to go straight to the GLM app, and I'm going to click on that and drag it right in to the center box here on the Stream Deck. So now the app is accessible right from the Stream Deck. So now we'll go ahead and open GLM. Okay. Now we're going to go over to the MIDI settings. So right from the settings pull down, we go to MIDI settings, and we're going to open up this page. And what we want to do is grab the MIDI driver in your operating system of your computer and make sure we have that assigned here into the settings for the MIDI input device. We'll also want to make sure that the MIDI interface is enabled so that it can control any of the functions that you see down here. Now I want to point out that I am using the Genelec volume knob as well, so I don't want that to interfere too much. So as you can see here, I've unchecked the volume here dedicated here at the top for CC7, and that is because that is where this driver is being run for that volume knob. So for the Stream Deck, we're going to use the two knobs. We're going to have a volume up and a volume down, and I'm going to show you right now how to go ahead and configure that. So going back to the Stream Deck app, I'm going to open that up. There we go, and we're going to go to that page where I've got the Genelec icon. Now, from the Stream Deck, there's a button here that brings you right to the Stream Deck store, so you can go ahead and grab a plugin that you need. In this case, you're going to need some kind of MIDI plugin. So you can do a search right here, and this is the one that I'm already using, so I already have that installed. Go ahead and grab the control change and drop that right here. And I'm going to make this volume up. So we're going to be calling this 21. And also down here, it's good to put that in just to make sure that we are set for the same command. Now, another cool function of the Stream Deck is the icon change. We want to have something that looks more like the control that it is doing. And that exists right here. We have a volume speaker with a plus. So that will now look like this. If I pull away now, if we hit that button, we can see the volume is going up. So that function is working. Excellent. So let's go ahead and make a volume down. So we'll just drag that, put that right into here. We're going to grab the CC22. I'll write that in over here as well. I'm going to go back over to the library and find the minus volume icon. So now we'll go ahead and double check that here. And great, that is working as well. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and start to add the rest of our commands and icons, and then we'll show you how we have this set up. Okay, so now I have the Stream Deck set up for everything that I need to control in my GLM screen. Let's look at this from the top. We've got the mute. Is that working? Dim. I've got my bass management. Bypass. Preset level 1. Preset level 2. My volume going up. Volume going down. I have my group presets, which I could have titled maybe a little more elaborate for 916, but there it is set up on the 916. I have the Sony 360 on group 2, and I've got my near field 8331s with sub on group 3. So the other cool thing about GLM is when it is in the background, we have a level panel that shows up on your computer screen. So if I hit the volume here, we can see that it shows up over in the top corner. Very handy, especially when you are muting. You'll notice that it shows you that the system is muted, or if I dim, you can see that and it tells me which group I'm in. So very handy there as well. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.